this down a bit. Okay, not that low. Oh my gosh. Still figuring out how this new tripod works, I guess. So it doesn't lower like that. That's a little annoying. But so this and this. And we'll do. Hi guys, whoever's out there. Okay, it is pull day. A lot of pull-based workouts, which means I gotta stretch the upper body quite a bit. A lot of arms. A lot of arms. I don't know if this tripod is the one that I should use for this. I think the other one was a little more maneuverable, a little more flexible. Still trying to figure that part out. Oh, oh, yes, yes. Ooh. And another, and another. Got a lot of cracks in my back. Ooh, dude, I'd be crack-a-lacking. I get any in my neck? All right, well, we need to stretch big time. I don't know where my weight vest is, which is very annoying because I'm literally supposed to do weighted pull-ups. And I thought maybe I left it at this house. Apparently not, because I've snooped around a bit. Can't find it. It's only one other spot I would maybe think it's in, but I don't think so. Nope. Yeah, huh? I don't know where my weight belt is, which is really bad. So we're gonna have to double the amount of work we're gonna do on the pull-up bar today, so that way we don't, lose progress. It's week 5, the beginning of week 5, technically, or I guess Monday was, or Tuesday. Sorry, Tuesday. Oh, gotta get the good stretches in. This is going to be hard on the biceps today, as well as the upper back. All right. Anyone's alive in the chat, let me know. We are going to probably do a little more triceps, actually. That felt really good to stretch. Okay. Okay. We are going to we're going to raise you guys up. We're going to lower this back. We're going to flip the camera. Here we go. We're doing pull-ups. 4 sets of 12 pull-ups. That is the first workout of the day. Let's get her done. 4 sets of 12 is going to be tough. But we do 4 sets of 6 with weight. And we don't have weight this week. It's very frustrating. I have to find my weight belt. So, to double it, 4 sets of 12. Okay. One set. Hope you guys are doing good. One set done. Shake out the arms and shoulders. We got a rip from doing ninja last week. So I got a nice little slice in the crack of my palm. And yeah, that's fun. It makes hanging on bars a little tougher, but at the same time, we push through. Dang, no one in the chat yet. That's crazy. All right, here we go. 12. That's 10. Jeez. 2 sets. I don't know about you guys, but this is going to be tough with sets of 12. Hi, Casey. Good to see someone's in the chat. We just went from 24 weighted pull-ups to now 48 weightless pull-ups. It's hard. It's difficult. I'm sore. You know, today I'm really not up for working out, but if I take too long of a break, I'm just going to lose all the progress I've made. What's up, Akram? Welcome to the chat. Glad to have you here. Sent a message for me to check afterwards. Okay, I'll give it a look. Okay, we got 2 more sets of pull-ups. They feel fine-ish until I get to like number 8 or so. Let's get it again. Saudi Arabia, that's awesome, dude. Nice to hear someone from Saudi Arabia is watching. That's really sick. Welcome to the world of ninja training. 12 pull-ups. Set 3. Here we go. That's 6. Oh gosh. $11. 12. I try to not use my legs there. I hero you. I appreciate that. It means a lot, man. It really does mean a lot. I'm doing good. How about you today? Jeez. We got one more set of these things. My arms be feeling it. My arms are definitely feeling it right now. That's great, dude. Old enough to pay for your own like ninja membership. I am 24. I always get nervous about like saying stuff, public information on stream like that, but like also a lot of that information can just be looked up. Like my birthday is definitely out there. So like yeah. Okay, we got 12 more to do. Oh gosh. We are having trouble here. Gotta push through this last set. This is almost this is almost more tiring than doing the weighted pull-ups. In some ways it is, honestly. Having a harder time with it just because it's more reps per set. So, how has moving been? You know, putting everything, all the furniture and stuff back in the house. All of our belongings are officially at the house, and unpacking things has been getting easier. So that's always good. Gosh, one more set. And we can't do it this way because it works a different muscle group than this, so it's kind of like cheating. It's almost like doing a new first set. Last set, we got 12. No matter how much it hurts, we're going to keep pushing. We got this. By now, I'm normally done with the pull-ups because I stay up here and I shake out. Oh, that feels nice. 7. 9. 10. 11. 12. Jeez. Really shaky at the end there. 4 sets of 12. We did it. Gosh dang it. We did that one. Okay. Second workout, barbell bent over rows. So let's grab that barbell. Let's grab some weight. I think for the actual weighted exercise, we're going to do 3 sets with heavier weight versus 4 sets of lighter weight. We did 70 pounds for rows previously. We're going to push this up to 80 pounds. But because of that, we're only going to do 3 sets of 10 instead of 4. And see how that feels. And then next week, we'll probably add a 4th set if it feels good. Good enough. Stab this right through. Bang. How's everyone's day going? It's Friday. It's officially the weekend. Or I guess for some of you, it's almost Saturday. I'm in one of the last time zones in the world, so I'm experiencing the days a little later than everyone else. Bumping this up to 80 pounds. Hosting a holiday party tomorrow. Nice, very nice. Planning out the runway. You say couture? Is that what I read? Yeah, I did. Okay. Very nice, very nice. I'm going to someone's house tonight. I don't know whose. I'm either going to see my wife's cousin who's at a boarding school. She just flew home for the holidays. Or I'm going to my church for a Christmas dinner party. One of the two. Either way, that's how my Friday night's going. Not at my house. Okay. This one's very simple. I bend over. I pull the bar to my chest. I do 3 sets of 10. Ooh. That's how I shake out, you know? I just start dancing. Like really badly. Dude, my arms are pumped. My arm looks so much more defined right now because of the pump, like this is relaxed. This is with the flex. This is relaxed. Like that's crazy. And that's my dominant arm. This is my weaker arm. Flex, not. See what I mean? Like it's just I don't know. It's just the workouts be doing workout things. I need to start going back outside more after work so I can get my tan back, so I can be ripped and dark. You know what I mean? Got to be tanned and lean. This stinking rip. Look at the crack on my palm. 3 sets of 10. Dumbbell row, barbell rows, not dumbbell. That's not what a dumbbell is. Barbell rows, barbell rows. Oh gosh. That was so much harder than 70 pounds. Like significantly harder. Oh my gosh. It's going to be a tough one. It's like relearning how to do all this stuff with higher weight and everything. Selecting from 5 different pairs of heels that do not fit. You're going all in, picking the highest platform. I'm dead. It's a good solution. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I'm only doing 3 sets because that first set of rows hurt a lot. I don't want to start set 2. I'm so getting tired of lifting, bro. But I need to keep going. I need to keep going. ASAP, get it going. I'm hunched, I'm arched, I'm like my back is curling. Need it to be flat. 4, 5, 6, 7. Holy. It's the first time I've stopped like that. 8, 9, 10. That's so weak. That's the first time I've had to drop in the middle of a set. These are tough, dude. These are no joke. Fitness felt in Hawaii compared to North Carolina. I feel like I'm not in good shape. But it's just a different type of fit. Like, I would do such different training in North Carolina because it was at least 2 to 3 days of ninja. I would do 1 day of rock climbing. I would do a day where I would just kind of run. I would do core every day. And I would get like my agility ladder and do speed drills in my back room and like things for footwork and agility and just general cardio. And I haven't really done any of those things since moving here. It's been lifting, lifting, lifting. A lot of stretching and mobility for flexibility and to not be cramping up and painful and tight. And swimming. I've been doing a lot of swimming for cardio because I know if I run for cardio, Like they do different types of things. Swimming still grows your lungs, which is what your cardio is. Running does that to your lungs, but also like leans out your muscles and is like the antithesis of trying to bulk. It's the yo, Nathan and Cooper. What's up, guys? My gosh, it's so good to see you guys in the chat. Oh, I saw your skills runs, Nathan. They were very good. But I was just saying, like, also Cooper, you're out of the boot. I think that's what I saw. Congratulations. But anyways, yeah, like I'm not doing active cardio that's gonna like make me feel like I'm sweating all over. My cardio is swimming, so I'm sure my cardio's still solid, but I haven't put it to the test because I'm worried that if I run for a long distance, I'm gonna like burn through the muscle that I've gained so far. There's obviously a place for running in this. I just need to not overload myself right now. And right now it's swimming and lifting. I feel heavier because I've gained weight. So it does feel weird sometimes to stand up and be like, I feel like I'm walking slower, even though I'm not. I just have more on me at the moment. So it's frustrating. It's very frustrating to like not feel like run, jump, be super fast and explosive. In reality, I can be and I am that explosive and stuff. I just haven't done it in a while. If that answers the question. It's a really long-winded way of answering the question. I'm excited for Barbados, where I get to do a mix of everything. I'm already mapping out like how I can appropriately balance a workout plan and schedule to where I'm doing ninja, maybe climbing, but definitely ninja, lifting. I don't know about swimming because there's no pools near me, there's beaches near me, but I'm not gonna make people drive me to the beach. So probably running for cardio, but just nothing crazy. Maybe like a mile each day. And then a few other things. A lot of stretching, a lot of yoga, a lot of mobility exercises, but gonna do a lot more that I'm probably not gonna show too much. Felt the same for a different reason. Wow, congrats, Casey. Losing the weight. Love it. Love to hear it. Happy you're, getting to a spot where you're more comfortable with yourself. I have stalled on this for way too long, so I'm going to finish this third set, even though I'm terrified. Not even terrified. I'm just annoyed. This set's tough. This workout is tough. Gosh. That was not easy at all. That's 2 workouts done out of 6. Number 3 is dumbbell rows. I can understand why we did barbell rows. Now we're doing dumbbell rows to isolate each arm. I'm gonna grab the dumbbells. Okay, we do this one arm at a time. We're gonna do, since we're not changing the weight, we've been using 20s the whole time, we're gonna keep the 20s. We're gonna keep it at 4 sets on each arm. So, yippee. I'm not gonna lie, Nathan, if you're still here, and Cooper, if you're still here, when I saw Cooper on the live stream for Level Up without the boot on, that put into perspective, like, oh man, I've been gone for a long time now. It feels like it's been 6 weeks or so. 6 weeks, almost 2 whole months. Left on November 1st. Yeah, about 6 weeks. That's crazy. And things like that, the visible differences, that's really crazy. The walls painted, the warped walls are painted on the end of the gym. The new ones were not. The new one wasn't painted when I was there. So yeah, it just makes all of this feel even crazier, even longer. So yeah, 10 on each arm. Set 3. Last set. Hit myself. Getting careless. Okay. 3 out of 6 workouts done. I've been told I should drop weight on this next workout, curls, to better my form. And I don't hate that idea. So we are going to drop this from 20s to 15s if I can get the weights to cooperate with me. Okay, that's 1. Actually, all I need is 1. Because all I need is do 1, switch arms. No, I should alternate. It just goes by faster when I alternate. You've been told you should drop weight? Huh. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's why. These people don't know how to set these things up. Fix that weight. Fix that dumbbell. There we go. Come on. Why won't this go? It doesn't want to go. Here we go. 15s. Okay. Yeah, I'm not one to do I'm not one to ego lift. So if I'm being told your form is sloppy, you should go to something lighter, I'm going to do exactly that. Especially since we're going to do curls, and then we're going to do our new workout. We're probably going to do 4 sets of curls, and then 3 sets of the new workout, depending on how well this goes and how strong I feel. Oh, gosh. Oh, tripping over dumbbells. Just kind of. Evan, welcome back, man. I gotta ask you guys, are people just getting over the streams? Like, are they getting tired of these specifically, the workout streams? Because I know people will tune in for the Sasuke talk, and when I talk about A&W or anything else really, or if I play a game, people might tune in. But like the workouts specifically, you think people are getting over it? Viewership's going down. My assumption is either people are tired of them, or just the changing schedule. I know I've had to shuffle the schedules around quite a bit, and so that makes it inconvenient for people who are not in my time zone to tune in. Like I did the last one on a Tuesday because I had to. Like it's dumb. I've never done one on a Sunday either, and I'm doing the next day on a Sunday, and then we're going back to our regular Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I hope it's just a time zone thing, but yeah, I'm just trying to be realistic about it. I'm curious. So amongst it, because it's mostly just you two right now, Evan and Casey. I don't know who else is in the chat, but feel free to chime in as well. I always appreciate your opinions, but I want you to tell me which of the following you would watch me do streams of when I'm in Barbados. I've got ninja, lifting, stretching, like yoga, anything like that. Soccer, running, and calisthenics. Those are the 6 things that I'm considering doing for workouts. And then you throw in things like grip training, like rock climbing or like parkour or whatever else. Like I don't know. I might do those, but they're not going to be like regular parts. So ninja, calisthenics, lifting, stretching, soccer, running. No, not just one, like any and all options, because I'm probably going to do all of those at some point. I just want to know which ones I should stream and which ones. Yeah, really, everything except ninja. Interesting. This is a Ninja Warrior channel. This is a ninja channel. And I am going to be doing more ninja stuff. I'm thinking of doing, not I'm thinking, I'm going to do, and I need to learn how to properly do this, but I'm going to do like mega streams every day for like 4 to 5 hours if I can, where it's going to be like 2 hours of working out and the rest is like gaming or talking about a ninja show or whatever else, and just doing all of, yeah. Ninja training is just boring to you now? I'm dead. But yeah, I'm going to do multiple types of things in a day and just stream for like I don't know about 5 hours. That sounds like a lot, but like a 3 to 4 hour block where I'm just streaming. And then I go and run the gym in Barbados. I think that's going to be my thing. And I'll put little times so people know when they can tune in and stuff. But I'm just curious as to what would actually be entertaining for people to watch. Like if I did an hour of soccer on one of the days, would people tune in? I mean, it's a popular sport. It's just not what I've built my channel around, you know? Girls. Yeah, my form's way better. That's one set. Yeah, I should have been doing it with 15 because my form is significantly better. Asking Chick-fil-A not to serve chickens anymore, but you just don't care about Ninja. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate the speaking compliment. Well, yeah, I'm definitely Evan. It's not that I'm not doing Ninja. I'm asking you for things that aren't Ninja as well. Ninja is happening. It's going to happen. Calisthenics, lifting, running, soccer, stretching. Would you watch any of those? That's what I'm asking. I already know what I'm doing for Ninja. I have a whole workout plan for me for Ninja, not necessarily to stream. It's to train for Worlds, but I will be streaming it as well just because why not? But the other stuff, definitely I want to know. It sounds like Casey will watch all of it, so. But I ask because you guys watch a lot of my stuff. You guys are also very honest with me, both of you. So I very much value your input here. Six. Oh, this is a lazy day today, guys. I can already feel it. We're going to do 3 sets of the curls. Gosh. Stretching, since it would be super useful. Okay, that's fair. I am thinking about stretching. I am also trying to figure out how to not make that look weird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Might make that look weird. Stretching is an unorthodox looking thing, so it's probably just something I have to get out of my head about. Yeah, I'm really tired. This is when I spoke with Noah Munier at Worlds, and he was talking about it's one thing to be motivated for something, but it's another thing to have the discipline to work towards it. Because when that motivation goes away to actually start working, all you have left is your discipline. This is where I'm really relying on discipline right now to keep me going to finish this workout. We are over halfway done with the workout, so there is that. I want to be stronger. I want to be a better ninja. I want to look good with my shirt off. The content is easier to watch in and out than watching a 5-hour video from people I enjoy about a show. I couldn't give less. Thank you. I would like to think I'm pretty good at this stuff. I'm definitely going to do, again, I don't know what time exactly I'm going to start doing them, but I am going to be doing streams 4 or 5 days a week in Barbados where I do Ninja. and I'll do an extra workout or whatever else, or I'll sit and talk while I'm eating my food just to like talk to people and catch up. I'll go to my computer and let's say Ninja Warrior France will probably be on or something like that, or Poland in the spring. I'll do a talk about that. Maybe I'll do like a live reaction and we'll just laugh about it or whatever else. Um, and then I don't know. I'll come up with other segments, maybe play some video games, have some other ideas planned out. I do have one with Billy and Evan that I'm working on, thinking about. Um, so I definitely have a lot of ideas for that. And I'll just make a thumbnail where it's like something eye catching, and then on the side of the thumbnail is a schedule. Like at this time, workout. At this time, draft stream. At this time, Minecraft. Like just so people know when they can tune in if they only want to watch specific things. I'm gonna do that. I just don't know what times would work because like when everyone's in school is when I don't have to work at the Barbados gym. When everyone's out of school is when I have to coach kids. So like got to figure out what times work where I could get good views and stuff, but yeah, that's just me. Yeah. That's a good thing to have, Evan. The desire to work out even when you're not feeling it. Speaking of, oh my gosh. Finished the third set and final set of these curls. The last curl based workout is cross body curls. It used to be hammer curls like this, whereas regular curls are like that. Cross body curls are exactly what it sounds like. You go across the body. I'm going to stand up for this one. Now, what I don't want is I don't want to swing into it. You know, I don't want to put my shoulder into it. I still want it to be coming from the elbow and all that stuff. So I don't know if 15 pounds is the right move or if I drop it down to 10. I've never done these before. And this is the newest workout that Enzo has decided to put in my plan. So I don't know. We're going to kind of play this one by ear. Boom, boom. And apparently I can like tuck my head in to get more tension through here. I guess that's where it's trying to target, from the bicep up through the shoulder. And yeah, apparently that's what it's trying to strengthen. I'm just going to try 1 rep on each side. See if I need. Oh. Okay. Nope, 15 is good. I'm not going to do 20. I can tell that 20 would suck, but 15 feels fine. I got my ninja obstacles. I am highly debating doing an old school ninja stream in my backyard with all my new obstacles. Not new obstacles, but all my obstacles from North Carolina that came with me. I can show you guys what I would do from age 13 up until 21 when I moved to North Carolina. It would be fun, especially because now I have way more. I've got a balance beam now. I've got a balance tank. I've got a cane. I've got a batarang. I've got some rings and stuff. I don't really have much to hang them on. It would mostly be speed and balance, but like, could be fun. Could still be fun. Also, if there are any kids that I am the substitute teacher for, stop asking me to lift up my shirt. I'm just making that PSA. Like, guys, for my non-student people here, like 12 kids today told me that they subscribed to my YouTube this past week. Like between Monday and whatever, like around the time I hit 1,000, they all just decided to subscribe to my YouTube. So they all see me doing ninja stuff and whatever. They all watch stuff back. So every time I walk by now, I was like, do a flip. Show us your six pack. Like, what are we doing, guys? Let's lock in. We're here to learn about random stuff. I wouldn't say celebrity crush. No, I don't think crush. But they have called me a celebrity. It is kind of funny. The people asking me to pull my shirt up are dudes who are just trying to. They're not gay. That's for sure. They're just middle school boys trying to be funny. But they have called me a celebrity, jokingly or not. So. Three, 4. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I mean, I'm hitting my pecs, so probably not. I'm supposed to curl like that. So maybe I just go in until tension, which for this is way. Okay, 7, 8, 9. I do have some stories about the kids for sure, but it's kind of wild. Second grade teacher said he met Taylor Swift and he was lying, but I had a crush on him and fantasized about meeting Taylor Swift. That's so awkward. One of the kids said, they said, "Mister, do you know, has anyone told you that you look like Johnny Depp?" To which I was like, please tell me it's not like court case Johnny Depp, right? Or like Jack Sparrow Johnny Depp. I definitely don't have the facial hair for that. I was like, please be like young Johnny Depp or like even like early 40s Johnny Depp. He wasn't a bad looking dude. Just without the facial hair. And I was like, no one's ever told me that. And another kid goes, who's Johnny Depp? I kind of look at him like, there's no way you're that. What? Who's Johnny Depp? Like, I'm tripping out. Anyways, so the girl that said I look like Johnny Depp, these are like 8th graders, by the way. So they're like 13, 14 years old. She goes, he's an actor and he's hot. And I immediately, I was like, please don't say that and then say I look like him. Like, please don't do that. It's children, okay? One of my favorite athletes growing up to watch and everything was Drew Dreshel. Obviously, not my favorite anymore because he's terrible and he's a predator. So, anytime I get a compliment, physical, emotional, whatever, I'm like, please be 18 because I don't know how to take any nice information from children because it's just really creepy. So when she said I look like Johnny Depp and then she called Johnny Depp hot, I was like, oh no, please don't. And so the other kid who was like, who's Johnny Depp? He jumps in, he's like, what? So you think he's hot? Like pointing at me. I was like, oh my gosh, please just avoid the whole. And then she goes, no, I mean like he looks like Johnny Depp from Scissorhands. And I was like, yo, what are either great recovery or she was like, yeah, in Scissorhands, he's really pale and has crazy hair. My hair's not. I'm not gonna really argue about my tan right now because I need to get darker. But like my hair, really, you're gonna go there? It was a funny story. It's just one of those things where I was like, no. So that happened this week. This happened like on Wednesday. Yeah, this happened on Wednesday. So yeah. There we go. That's crossbody. Like I want it to be going there to where it makes a full motion. I don't want it to be coming, I want it to go around and in. I don't want it to just be coming up with a twist. 8, 9, 8 again, 9. Really trying to keep it together. 9, 10, 10. So much media about teacher-student relationships think they get the Lulu. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not. I don't want that. I don't want that attention. I don't like when people know both of my names if you're a child, unless we're like cousins or something, like family. They have a background in childcare, but they're elementary schoolers, so hopefully not the same. I mean, look, man, elementary schoolers know a lot nowadays because they get way too much internet access. They are way more exposed to things, and it can be kind of scary for adults. You get whiplash from the things that you hear them say because you're like, how do you know about that? There was a 6-year-old that was talking about Harambe. They weren't even alive for Harambe. They were not conceived. They were not born for another 3 years. Like, you were the exact same though. I was the opposite. I didn't get a smartphone until I was 15 years old. I was so out of the loop with world news, with pop culture, with like there are still a lot of things in pop culture I'm behind on, and I still learn from just talking to Sasha. And Sasha looks at me like, we grew up in this era. Like, what are you talking about? You don't know about this stuff. I just didn't. I just did not. Um, yeah. So I think the most in tune with like my generation of pop culture is like I watched Vine when my friends had it. I watched Vine, so I know all the Vines, which is great because it's easy to get into conversations that way. But um, can't say I knew much else, honestly. I really was lost half the time. I'm also glad I got it at this age for the sake of exposure to other things. I love books as a result because I reading was a big source of entertainment for me when the TV wasn't on. Um, I'm more outdoorsy than a lot of my peers, and I think that's a plus. Um, yeah, like big things like that. I think it's definitely important. I didn't get my first phone until I was 10. It was a flip phone, but I had to share it with my siblings, my younger siblings, who were all at the same school. It was basically a shared emergency phone in case something happened to one of us and we could call our parents about it. And that was pretty much it. Um, wow, gifted a phone at 2 years old to communicate to help with a speech delay. Very interesting. Very cool. But yeah, and then I had a flip phone throughout all of middle school for myself. Freshman year, about halfway through freshman year, my parents decided maybe we give you a smartphone. They gave me a Nokia. I broke the Nokia. I got Androids until 2023 when my Pixel broke after like 4 years of use. And now I have an iPhone. I'm using the iPhone to stream right now. So it's my first Apple product that I own, which is really weird. Still not really huge on Apple products. Third and final set of cross body curls. Four. 6, 7, 8, 7. Still 7, not 8. 7 on each arm. This is 8. 8. 9, 10, and 10. Okay, can put these down. We got one more exercise to do. Frenchies, where I hold up on the bar here for 5 seconds, here for 5 seconds, here for 5 seconds, rinse and repeat until failure. I don't know how many we're going to get today. Normally, I get 4 rounds of it before I drop, which is hanging for about a minute, which is good. But I'm just really lazy right now. Like I'm feeling very sluggish. I'm pumped right now in the arms. I need to let my arms relax a second, let the pumps go out, stretch out a bit, maybe get the lactic acid out of here a bit. And then I'm supposed to do these with weight. And again, I don't know where the heck my weight belt is. I got to find my weight belt. So we're doing this free weight. It's going to be so much harder when I have to actually do weighted pull-ups and weighted Frenchies. What scares me is the concept that boundaries feel like nothing anymore to kids. They taught harassment at your elementary school, and judging by the kids you babysat clearly wasn't taught to them. Oh. Yeah, boundaries are not really a thing that kids have anymore, for sure. They just kind of, there's no filter to what they say in like a, not even in like a cute way anymore, you know, where it's like, oh, they're just saying innocent little things and it's funny. It's like, watch yourself. You don't get to speak like that yet. You're not a little human on the same level as an adult. You know what I mean? Like it's, yeah, really weird. At the same time, this is possibly going to be the most emotionally mature group of kids or the most emotionally immature. And judging by Skibbity Toilet in 6'7", probably immature. No, I'm kidding. We all had our own fair share of memes and jokes in our time when we were little, so can't really judge them too hard. But, you know, there's a lot for sure. There's a lot to unpack with that generation. The iPad kids are now bigger iPad kids, and their siblings are smaller iPad kids. How will the world react? A friend of mine does pre-K teaching and had like a complete re-questioning of her career after a child literally put his hand in her bra. I have stories about coaching. I'm going to make a video on them. I'm hoping Jakari animates it. You will, they are worse than that by so much. So much worse. Well, maybe not as bad. Equally as bad. Maybe a tiny bit worse, but I'm not going to say like significantly worse. But it's still rough. Bring you over for the Frenchies. Gosh, this is going to be tough. Oh, wait, I can do this. And I can lift you guys up. I'm going to see if I can see the timer for there. If I were to hang on the bar, wear my glasses, can I see how much time has passed? No, I cannot. Does not matter. There's a reason you don't want to coach. Not just ninja, but any sport. I'm not going to lie. Coaching is a lot of fun. I would much rather be a coach for a sport than a teacher at school. Now that I've kind of done both. Now that I've, nice. Now that I've been a substitute teacher, I've taught, I've led lessons for high school seniors, first graders, and middle schoolers of all grades. I can confidently say I would much rather teach them how to lâcher. I would much rather teach them how to lâcher. So, stretch out the forearms. Oh, also, that's my car. That's my car. It's nice, right? My dad's here. My dad's pulling up. Gosh. Maybe my dad can time me. If he's feeling up to it. I know he's a little sick right now. Last few 2000s kids graduating is going to be very telling for how school will become. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Gosh. I'm so pumped. We got one last workout. Oh, my mom's back too. Okay, well, we're going to flip the camera back. We're actually going to turn this sucker around. Maybe do this instead. Yep. Okay. Might as well rip off the Band-Aid and go for it. I don't know how I'm going to do right now. I'm actually really sore. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Talk to my parents. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we back. Let's hit some Frenchies. Hit the Frenchies. 5, 5, and 5. Here we go. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Up, 1, 3, 5. 4, 5. Come on. No, I can't get past the 4th. Oh, no. I've been trying so hard to get past that 4th Frenchie, bro. But every time I do a new workout and I modify and I improve weight or whatever, I change my fatigue level, obviously, and it's kind of at the same spot. I do feel like I'm getting stronger, but that's why I keep upping the work I do. Oh. Yeah, I guess not bad for feeling sluggish. I really thought I had that, dude. I really thought I had that today. Hopefully next week will be better. We've got some time to heal up, recover, get some good rest. That was pull day, guys. We've got push day on Sunday. Benching, all that other stuff. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Oh, I'm gonna take a nap. Appreciate you guys, though. Take care.